quick update on how the car's been looking so far. We added those lock nuts, that little thing in there, and all that. You see how I lower a little bit more on the front so it will look nice and steady. I added this because you can see my bumper's all broke. This really cheap, don't recommend you to get it. The color is already fading, and then that rubber band is already cracking all up, so that shit is not good. The strap is good. I actually mounted to the bumper frame or whatever it's called. A lot of sparkling stuff. So far my wife is loving it. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mismo. Today we are working on the Subaru once again. So I forgot I had bought some parts before from my friend. I got some used parts that I love. They're pretty good. He used it for, I don't know, a couple miles, I would say. But parts are almost brand new. What I got, let me show you right quick. First, we got this huge intercooler. Now there's some vents in here that, you know, has been touched, not damaged. I can fix that if I want to. I don't really care about this that much, but that's the one that I got here. You see, it's good too, but seen better days. Now, this is what we're putting. I'm talking about a lot more bigger, a lot more cold air going into. I might have to cut the pipes a little bit, but definitely it's gonna work better. I got two fuel pumps from here. I think these are 450. Now I'm only using one. STI automotive. I got a booster controller, which my cars are running OEM. And I got this cop oil catch can. I need to run some hoses and stuff, clean it before. Now keep in mind, this been on store forever, and since, you know, oil is around, all the dirt, you know, sticks to it. But this is almost brand new. He's used this for maybe 50, 60 miles before changing everything again. So brand new, brand new, brand new. These have never been on. And I'll show you the best part. FP086 HTZ turbo. Now this one on the factory location is way bigger than the factory. I don't think I had to modify anything. They already welded the internal wastegate. I have an external wastegate. This turbo should be even better than the Reno one. Now I'm running 19 to 20 psi on my OEM turbo. The turbo's been doing great. They hold maybe 25, 30 psi sometimes. I've seen it. Not really recommending somebody running 30 psi on OEM turbo, but mine's been running on 20 all this time, and it's pretty good. Now with this one, now I have a boost controller that will be talking to the cop system. And once I put all this stuff that I have, I need to order injectors, and I need to order the fuel rail, and I need to order the hoses to make the fuel line. After that, I'll be taking it to the dyno, and hopefully I'm pointing to maybe 500 with an open desk engine before it blow out. I know it's really, really risky. You are on the line to blow that shit out, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let's see how it does. Maybe 450 would be nice, but I'm pretty sure with what we're putting in this car, it can hit 500 super good. And keep in mind, all the internals is forged from the crankshaft to like piston rods and all that. I haven't worked with the heads, but I don't think I need to work with the heads if it's only 500. ARP head stop are installed as well. So the engine is strong. I changed the pico tube as well. So the car is strong. It should hold. It's been running on 20 psi for all this time, and before that I run at 20 psi and maybe 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and started knocking. Crankshaft was eating one of the bearings. So anyways, that's where we are today. We're gonna change that parts, make some modification, cut everything, and go from there. Oh, and keep in mind, I'm selling this car right now. So if you are in Texas, you're looking for a Subaru STI that is half built or maybe bolt on, whatever you want to call it, because there's a lot of levels out there, give me a call and I will show my car. As of right now, it's a daily driver. My wife is driving it. I've been driving it. I have that parts in there. I'm gonna throw the parts. There's a $2,300 turbo, maybe $400-500 intercooler, cup, all that shit. That's more money. The price is not gonna go up. It's still the same. So let me know. Hit me up. Let's see how we go. So somebody comes tomorrow. If somebody comes right now, I can take it. I put it down and I give it to you with the parts. But hey, I'm gonna put everything because I want to enjoy it before I get rid of it. So, all right, I'm taking out the hood because I always wanted to have a race car without a hood, so it will feel more like a race car. This ain't a race car, but without a hood, I'm gonna feel fucking good. So, taking out the hood, taking out the bumper. I'm gonna start first the intercooler because I think it's gonna take more modifications in the bumper and stuff like that. And the bar, I'm probably not gonna be able to run it. The bumper bar. So first that, second the turbo, third, let's see if it runs. At least I'm using the Toyota for something. That's why I keep it. Okay, here you got it. This is my, what is it? From an intercooler. Piping. This is a CX Racing, which is a really cheap brand, but they do a lot of shit. Underneath, it's not really good. The car was super low. The bolts got damaged. I can't use that clamp anymore. I had to cut it, so I'm not gonna be able to lose that shit. But what I don't like is this. They did like a step in here, so you were able to run your bumper guard or whatever this shit is called. Now that, I mean, it's been working super fine, everything good, but I don't like it. And I had the chance to have this other intercooler that I'm gonna put. So that's what I'm gonna change. So I'm not gonna run these. Take these out, maybe cut the pipe because the other intercooler is wider. So maybe cut the pipe and then see how I can fit that one in here. Now you can see the difference a little bit better, where this one it's wider than that one, but then this one is taller than this one. But that one is skinny on the top part, which I don't like that design. This one is 4-inch. This one on the bottom is 4-inch, but not on the top. So I think it would be better with this one, the performance. Now I gotta design a bracket to put in there and then maybe cut those pipes because of the weight of this intercooler, and then go from there. I can use that on another project, maybe on the truck. And that's a good intercooler. Never had a problem with it. It's a poor design, I would say. So let's go with that. Get some brackets done and see if I can put it on. All right, this is the final product. I did make that bracket right here. I had that metal, so make the bracket. Intercooler is a little bit higher than before. It's almost on the middle. I think it's like a 1/4 inch to the left. I need to get this bracket. I just gotta put it. I'm gonna use that bracket right there. So this, I forgot to mention, I picked this one up as well. So my blow-off valve is a Chinese look-alike, and it's pretty bad. It sounds super good, but I'm gonna try this blow-off valve. I just gotta change the pipe because of this. It's different. If you can see, it's gonna be pointing up, obviously, but it's gonna be on that side now here. So I gotta change that pipe. It is kind of cool because this is blue. That one is blue. That's from John Deere 600. I just need to go get 2 bolts so I can put the bracket in here and in here, and that should be good. Now I need to trim the bumper right there to make it fit. This one, I trim it for this one, but obviously it's smaller, so I gotta trim the bumper on this part right here. I just gotta cut it through here, maybe. And then same here. Now here, I gotta be careful because this bracket is for the toe pickup point, so I don't want, if I cut it all the way in here like that, it's gonna, that little thing is just gonna get, you know, like fly off or whatnot. So I'm trying to cut this side like this, and then the same in here. And if that doesn't work, then I will sacrifice the little cap and I will do something, maybe glue it back or something like that. But so far, man, that intercooler looks badass on that car. I got the turbo in here. I was just comparing this turbo with this one, so you can see, even if this one is like maybe like 6-inch, closer to the camera, you can see the difference. Where the discharge size of the exhaust side is pretty damn big. Same with the compressor side. Like this turbo, it's way smaller than this. I will compare here in a second. Now, there's something that my friend told me. I might need to trim the transmission a little bit on the side. There's a bolt in there that is gonna rub with the exhaust housing. So I gotta trim that on the transmission. I will see once I take everything off. Now, I don't really know what is this. If you guys know what this is, let me know. I need to call my friend and see why I have these and not just like a normal 90. So anyways, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna use this. If not, I gotta call him and see what's going on. But let me know what is this before I call him. All right. Turbo, god damn it, turbo's out. Little mini turbo. All right, now let's talk about the difference on these two. You can see the difference. I don't need to tell you the difference. Inlet port in here is like what, 2 inches. This is maybe 3, and then it has this, which in total is a 4-inch intake or compressor side. From the top, you can see the exhaust side on this one is even bigger. This one has a little rod to close the internal wastegate. This one is welded, so I don't need that rod anymore. And yeah, besides that, everything else should be the same. So it should just sit down, like I say, maybe this side over here on the big one. This side, I think it's gonna sit on top of the transmission. You see how much clearance I have here, but not here. So let's see how that goes. I guess I gotta take this bolt out and put it in here. I got these two already in there. Everything else should be the same except for the size. So let's see how I can fit that one in there. All right, I just bolted the last bolt. Well, not really. I am missing that bolt right there. I put it on the turbo housing and it's on that side. I'm not taking everything off because of that bolt. So I'm gonna leave it like this and I'm buying another bolt tomorrow and use it for that. Anyways, car is done. Well, not really. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, obviously I gotta put the hood, I gotta put the bumper. The reason why I'm not putting the hood right now is because of that pipe. If you see that pipe is above the fender level. You might not gonna see it here, but it's above the fender level. Why? I had to invert this pipe. It was going the other way around. Like it will look just like this one. You see where it's like sticking out this way a lot. I don't know if you can compare both, but like that one, I had to invert the pipe so it will go like this, and then this one right here is still original. It's all good. So that's good, that's secure. I just gotta cut this pipe. Oh, maybe you can see it. So the hood would be right here. So there's no way that hood is closing. So I need to cut this pipe. I'm not cutting it yet because I need more clamps and all that stuff. So I'm cutting maybe this one right here, making sure on the straight piece, and making sure and also the hood will close. Like if you see from OEM, it was rubbing in here. That's why it's all black. So anyway, besides that, everything else is good. Like I put the new blow off valve. I need to find a better solution later on. And yeah, so far so good. Now let me tell you what, if I had to go back and pick and choose, I would definitely not choose this turbo. Why? This is a pain on the ass. If I was you, I'm gonna be honest, if you're looking for that, don't do it. It's a good turbo, performs well. I mean, if you want to struggle like I did, go ahead. But if I need to buy another turbo for another Subaru, I will go online, I will buy a rotate turbo kit, and I will put whatever turbo I want, and it will be like somewhere around here. I obviously gotta change the whole thing, but it will be somewhere around here, and it will be way better way accessible for me. There's that.